Welcome to Caldwell University Conversations. I'm Colette Liddy. It's a new semester and a new academic year, and some of our students are fresh off of summer internships where they have been invigorated after having had real hands-on experiences preparing them for the job market or graduate school. Today, I'm fortunate to be talking to two of those Caldwell University students. Welcome to Paige Sylvia. She's a biology major with a chemistry minor, and Connor Woods. He's a financial economics major with a minor in data analytics. Thank you both for being here. It's terrific. We're going to call this What I Did During My Summer Internship. So, Paige, we're going to start with you. You were part of an internship on campus called STEM Advance. What did you do and what did you learn?
So yes, I was part of the STEM Advanced Summer Research here at Caldwell University. It's new this year, and it's due to a grant that we received from and what I did was I had my own independent research, which I was mentored and monitored by Dr. Gao. And essentially what I did was I worked on a reaction that was a CH alkylation reaction, which was using a PD catalyst, which it was done with by Dr. Jin Kwan Yu at Scripps Research. And what my goal was to try to optimize and make a more robust reaction and alter some different things in the reaction and make it more easy to access and to be done quick in a more efficient time span.
Yes, and that was made possible by grant funding from the U.S. Department of Education's fiscal year 2021 Hispanic Serving Institutions STEM and Articulation Program, and Caldwell being a Hispanic serving institution. Now, I know that originally in your college career, organic chemistry was not maybe the way you were headed. So this opened up doors for you. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so when I originally came to Caldwell, I wanted to be an orthopedic surgeon. That was my goal since probably 8th grade year, and I'm a bio major, and the reason I chose that was because I thought it would be easier for me to study for my MCAT and all those different things. But then once I took the organic chemistry in the organic chemistry lab, I found that this stuff came really natural to me, and I loved it. It's something that I get excited to go to lab and learn and to try these different experiments and to figure things out. It's like a big puzzle. And now I'm so happy that I found this because it's what I want to do. It's my passion and I love it.
And you were mentored by one of the professors.
Yeah, so Dr. Gao, she originally worked in the industry. So she worked for Merck, which is, I believe she was in MedChem. And essentially that's the development of pharmaceuticals. And she kind of invited me to do independent research with her and join her research lab. And I got to see other people's experiments and I loved it. And she just gave me this inspiration that I can do it and that it's okay to change my mind, because I was very stuck on the idea, I've had this feeling that I wanted to go to med school my whole life. And now sophomore year, my second year, I was of college, I was I don't want to do that anymore. It was scary. And she kind of just helped me guide me through it and tell me I can do it and that I have the skills to do it.
That's wonderful. Wonderful. So Connor Woods, you worked with FINRA. Can you tell us what FINRA is? What did you do? What did you learn? What was the best part of your internship this summer?
Yes. So FINRA is the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority, and FINRA is dedicated to protecting investors and safeguarding market integrity in a manner that facilitates vibrant capital markets. FINRA plays a key role in the securities industry by regulating thousands of broker-dealers. And during my summer internship, I worked under member supervision in the data specialist group. My daily job responsibilities taught me how the data specialist group reviews a member firm's risk and how to conduct detailed assessments looking for risk at firms. I was able to enhance my analytical skills using powerful tools such as Microsoft Excel, SQL, Python, Microsoft Power BI, and Dataiku. And during this experience, I had an incredible opportunity to work with the blotter analytics and AEP specialist team.
So you also trained at Caldwell University in we have this new Bloomberg Finance Lab, and it features Bloomberg terminals. That's the same software and technology used globally by the leading business and professional and financial professionals. And I know that you learn there, students learn there. It's a wonderful resource for faculty. And so how did getting that Bloomberg Financial Markets certification help you succeed at your internship this summer?
So the Bloomberg Financial Markets certification helped me tremendously this summer. I know at FINRA, especially in my group, we worked with Bloomberg a lot. So knowing the ins and outs of the Bloomberg terminal was extremely helpful, as well as just getting standard market data and having the basics of the Bloomberg terminal was great. I also was able to get at Caldwell a Microsoft Power BI training certification, which was extremely helpful, especially when getting the role for the internship. My data specialist group in particular was looking for candidates that had Microsoft Power BI training and experience. So this was extremely helpful for me.
Wonderful. Now, did this internship give you a clearer vision about where you would like to go for your career or next steps?
Yes, this internship definitely helped give me a clearer vision. My future aspirations are to work for such a great company, such as FINRA, and continue to grow my knowledge of this industry. And my internship has definitely helped me better prepare for a future career in the financial industry. There's been no better place to start than FINRA, which oversees thousands of broker dealers and plays a key role within the securities industry. And FINRA has helped instill in me key values such as integrity, collaboration, and hard work.
And how about the Caldwell classroom work to both of you? How did your classroom work? How did your professors prepare you for your internships? Can you talk a little bit about that first page?
So yeah, like I said, I did do mine here, like in a Caldwell lab. So with Dr. Gao, who was a professor here as well. But I think overall, like our labs here at Caldwell are very nice because they are small sized. So in every lab that I've had, I've been able to like have independence asking questions and getting like one-on-one like information back. But I think like most specifically is when I was in the lab having Dr. Yao, who's my professor for organic chemistry, she kind of just like motivated me if I made a mistake. And this goes for all labs here. If you make a mistake, if you break glassware, if you do like anything like that messes up the procedure or anything, no one gets mad at you. It's a learning lesson. And that's one thing like Dr. Gao emphasized to me a lot is in organic chemistry, there's a lot of times where you're going to have losses more than wins. And it's not getting upset about that much. Yeah, you get frustrated. You spend all day working on this reaction. It doesn't work. It's learning from it and making those changes. And I feel like going through laboratories here is everyone's so okay with like learning from your mistakes. And that like helped me because whenever I do something wrong, I get really upset. And like it's kind of just take it as a learning lesson, not as like you ruined your day.
Right. Learning from your lessons going forward. I like that quite a bit. So how about you, Connor? How did your Caldwell classroom work? Your professors prepare you for this internship?
Yeah, so the Caldwell academics and professors have definitely helped prepare me key values such as accountability, innovative thinking, and hard work. And at Caldwell University, my finance classes as well as my data analytics classes have helped me tremendously prepare for this career path and as well as my internship in finance. During these classes, I learned the fundamentals of finance, worked with a lot of data analytical programs such as Excel, such as SQL, Python. And this definitely prepared me for my internship. And like I mentioned before, receiving certifications such as the Bloomberg Financial Lab certification, as well as the Microsoft Power BI training, definitely helped me land this internship and definitely helped me grow in this role. And the professors at Caldwell University always have helped me out. They're great to reach out to, and they have always offered me their advice and help me learn.
How about presentation skills? Do you feel that Caldwell has given you an opportunity to develop your presentation skills? I know, Paige, you went to a conference and presented your research there.
Yeah, so another like fundamental about like labs here is majority of labs you have to do some form of like presentation at some point. So I think like starting that from all the way freshman year is every single lab you take, which you take a lab with pretty much every course. You're consistently presenting even if it's in front of a class. So you get comfortable with that. And yeah, I went down to Emory University in Georgia at the CCHF Sunset meeting. And that's just like a CH, like Frontiers. They talk about this new and exciting use in organic chemistry. And I was actually one of 2 undergraduates who got to present my poster there, which was essentially my project from over the summer.
Wonderful. Congratulations. That's
Thank you.
fantastic. How about you, Connor? Have you had experience presenting in the classroom and then having to do that in the workplace?
Yes. So during my internship, I had to give 3 big presentations. One of these was presented to senior management at FINRA. And Caldwell University has helped me prepare for these types of big presentations by teaching me how to write as well as present. I know in one of my finance classes, we had a big presentation for the final exam, and this was on a stock trading portfolio. And this project really helped me gain better presentation skills.
We've often heard that from alums, that the smallness of Caldwell gives them the confidence to develop their presentation skills. And then when you work for a big company, you have that foundation. Final question for both of you. To students who might say, okay, I don't have time during the summer for my internship, or how am I going to do this? How am I going to make this work? Why would you encourage them, or I'm going to sacrifice my summer fun, right? Why would you encourage them to pursue an internship? And I know, Paige, you were juggling a couple of things during the summer. So can you speak to that?
So I actually I worked as a waitress my whole, like, as soon as I turned 16, 18, like I worked in a restaurant. And then I know Connor's also an athlete. We both play sports here. So I stopped waitressing and I worked at Starbucks because I can work in the mornings. So I'd wake up at 3:55 in the morning. I'd go open at Starbucks, and then right from there, I'd go into the lab. And I also took summer courses. So after the lab, I would go home and do homework. And for like 2 months straight, that was my summer. That's all I did. And then in August, I got to like do the summer fun stuff. I got to go see my family and all that stuff. But I know, like, for me, during school, it's hard to do like extracurricular things with being an athlete as well. So it was worth it for me because I got to learn so much, and I got to meet so many people like in the field of what I want to do. So I got to network, I got to learn new skills, and I got to like practice and get down some of the skills that like I need to work in a lab. And it just gave me so many opportunities to meet people in my field, to better myself, and I would do it again 100%.
That's fantastic. How about you, Connor?
Yeah, I would have to agree with Paige. It was definitely a grind for 2.5 to 3 months this summer, but I would definitely do it again. The people and relationships that I established during the summer are unforgettable, and my summer internship allowed me to get hands-on experience in a career field that I was interested in. And I would tell anyone who's debating going in to get a summer internship, I would tell them to just do it. You definitely won't regret it.
You both hit that networking and relationships and the real value of that. So I want to thank you both for being fantastic guests.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for having us.
I wish you all the best this academic year. Also, thank you to student Shrisa Shrestha for her production assistance. I'm Colette Liddy. Please join us next time for Caldwell University Conversations.